The most dangerous AI agent is not one that refuses to work. It is the one that acts confidently, completes the task, and leaves behind damage that looks like success. A model can write a polished reply, choose a tool, and update a system in seconds, but speed is not trust. Trust comes from the machinery around the model, what it is allowed to see, what it is allowed to change, how its actions are checked, and how mistakes are reversed. The agent may feel like the product, yet the harness decides whether that product is useful, inspectable, or operationally reckless. Autonomy without containment is not intelligence at scale, it is uncertainty with credentials. Consider an e-commerce support agent named Maya. A customer says a package arrived damaged and asks for help. Maya reads the order, checks the shipment, updates the customer record, issues a refund, and reports the item as defective. The response sounds perfect. The problem is that Maya misunderstood the message. The box was dented, but the product was fine. One incorrect judgment now creates four consequences. Money leaves the business. The customer profile records a severe complaint. Inventory analytics mark a healthy product as faulty. A defect report reaches the operations team. Nothing crashed. Every tool worked exactly as designed. The failure came from a believable interpretation traveling too far without resistance. The obvious response is to improve the model, add context, or write a better prompt. Those changes may reduce errors, but they cannot remove uncertainty. Language is ambiguous, customer data is incomplete, and tools can conflict. The more capable the model becomes, the more systems it can touch before anyone notices an assumption. Autonomy compresses work, but it also compresses the distance between misunderstanding and consequence. A chatbot can be wrong in one message, an agent can be wrong across payments, records, inventory, and reporting. So the core question is not how smart is the agent, it is how far can one bad judgment travel? A trustworthy agent is not a free moving model with a long tool list. It is a model operating inside a designed control system. That system defines permissions, policies, budgets, approval rules, evidence requirements, logs, monitors, and rollback paths. The model still interprets the request and proposes the next action, but it does not get unlimited authority to convert interpretation into reality. This is the key shift. Stop treating reliability as a personality trait of the model. Reliability is an architectural property of the workflow. The model generates possibilities. The harness decides which possibilities are legal, which need proof, which require a human, and which can be safely undone. Intelligence proposes. Infrastructure disposes. The first layer is least privilege access. Maya does not need equal authority for every ticket. Reading an order is low risk. Editing an address is more sensitive. Issuing a refund moves money. Flagging a defect changes operational data. These capabilities should be separated and granted only when the case justifies them. A shipping agent may read orders but never refund. A refund agent may issue up to a limit but cannot alter inventory. A defect tool may create a draft but not publish it. Boundaries turn one powerful agent into narrow, auditable actions. Capability should expand only where evidence and policy support it. Once permissions are bounded, every consequential action should pass through the same pipeline. First, the model extracts the customer's claim and separates facts from assumptions. Next, it retrieves order data and policy rules. Then it proposes an action using a structured tool call with explicit fields: refund reason, amount, evidence, confidence, and affected systems. A verifier checks whether the evidence supports the action. A policy engine compares it with thresholds and exceptions. High-risk cases pause for approval. Approved actions execute inside a transaction boundary. write to an immutable log, and trigger post-action monitoring. If a later check detects inconsistency, the system rolls back or opens a recovery task. This is not one prompt, it is a controlled path from interpretation to consequence. Freeform language helps understand the customer, but it is dangerous for controlling tools. The model should not decide to refund inside a paragraph. Another component must interpret. It should produce a constrained request with validated fields. The amount must be numeric. The reason must come from a defined taxonomy. The order identifier must match a retrieved record. The evidence must point to specific messages or shipment data. Invalid combinations should fail before execution. Structured calls do not make the model correct, but they make its intent visible and testable. A vague thought becomes a contract that policy can inspect before money moves. The next defense is preview. Before Maya changes anything, the harness simulates the result. This customer receives $40. This order gains a refund status. This product receives a defect flag, and these downstream systems will update. The preview exposes mismatches the original reasoning missed. A dented box should not automatically create a product defect. Simulation makes consequences visible before they become real. The agent still moves quickly, but high-impact actions gain a rehearsal. Not every action deserves human review, because a system that escalates everything is merely an expensive form. Approval should depend on expected damage, uncertainty, reversibility, and policy sensitivity. A small credit with strong evidence may execute automatically. A large refund, repeated claims, conflicting shipment data, or a defect report affecting many units should pause. Thresholds can also tighten when behavior looks unusual, such as a sudden refund spike or rare tool sequence. This creates earned autonomy, routine workflows because risk is low. When stakes rise, authority contracts. Good systems route each decision to the right level of control. Even strong gates miss failures, so every action needs a trace. The log should record the request, retrieved evidence, model output, policy decision, tool parameters, approvals, execution result, and downstream effects. Maya's refund then becomes reconstructable. Engineers can see where reasoning diverged. The model equated damaged packaging with damaged merchandise. The verifier accepted weak evidence, and the defect tool inherited the same assumption. Without that trace, teams argue about symptoms. With it, they can repair the rule, add a test case, and find similar actions. Observability is not a dashboard added later. It is the memory that lets the harness learn. The strongest safety feature is not preventing every mistake. It is preventing one mistake from becoming permanent. Refunds can require identity keys, so retries do not pay twice. Record updates can use version checks, so stale data cannot overwrite newer facts. Multi-system changes can be grouped into transactions or compensating actions. Defect reports can begin as reversible drafts. Budgets can cap total refunds per hour, per customer, or per agent session. Kill switches can suspend a tool when anomaly monitors fire. In Maya's case, the harness should be able to reverse the customer record, withdraw the defect report, restore analytics, and flag the refund for review. Recoverability turns failure from a crisis into a managed event. A harness is not finished when the first workflow works. It needs tests, metrics, ownership, and versioning. Teams should replay historical cases, inject ambiguity, test tool failures, and measure more than completion rate. Useful metrics include unsupported actions, escalation quality, rollbacks, policy violations, recovery time, and the distance between a wrong assumption and its final side effect. Prompt changes, model upgrades, and policy edits should run against the same evaluation set before release. Production incidents should become new test cases. The operating loop is simple: observe, diagnose, update the harness, and replay the failure. The system improves because mistakes become stronger boundaries. The lesson is not that agents should do less. They should gain power inside systems designed to contain uncertainty. Models will become faster and more persuasive. None of that removes the need for permissions, proof, thresholds, logs, budgets, monitoring, and rollback. Maya becomes trustworthy when every consequential action is inspectable before execution and recoverable afterward. The agent is the visible performer. The harness is the institution behind it. In real operations, the institution matters more than the performance.